Good evening, everybody. It's C-Boy Cleese, and we're back with some more Ace Attorney. Tonight we are starting, I think it's day 3 of the trial, unless I, wrote the title wrong, in which case, my bad. Well, at least half the title will be technically correct. How's everybody doing this fine Friday's Eve? Like that. Some of that. Please, some of that. That. Turn that off. Turn that up. Okay, cool. I'm not hallucinating. Well, I am, but that's completely unrelated. Alrighty. Let us hit this. And this. And then there we go. And we're live. Boogity boogity. Alright. Here we go. Wait, game. There we go. Alright. We're ready to start as soon as, certain somebody hops into voice chat. And then we shall... Oh, Google, I'm not talking to you. I hate when your phone listens a little too well and then you're like, can you not? Also, there's something I have to do real quick on Discord. Discord settings. How do I turn off... Yeah, turn one thing off on Discord for a quick second. Streamer mode. I think. No, that didn't fix it. Where is it? Where is it? Huh. Well, I'll have to figure that later. At least it doesn't show up on stream. That would be awful. Hop in a minute. Okay, cool. And that time, let us start the game. As soon as that ends. Alright, episode 5, day 3. There's something I was trying to figure out. Oh, cool. I think I accidentally fixed it. Sweet. February 24th, 3:12 p.m. Rainbow office. I'm so sorry, Mr. 8. I'm sorry for what my sister said. Drastic crime require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to, in order for him to get the verdict he deserved. We're doing good, Ski Man. We're doing pretty freaking good. Everybody excited for Terraria tomorrow night? I kind of am. How's the farm? Oh, farm's pretty much done for the season. We have like a bunch of tomatoes we ended up not using. Like, there's still a couple that are ripened, but the only thing we have left is the green beans and some pumpkins, which aren't doing so hot. No, that's so sad. We will praise the stool in your stead. Praise the sun? No, praise the stool. Wow. I didn't know. I never knew that the SL9 incident was just another name for the Dojark killings. Sounds like everyone's heard about these killings but me. Damn, what do you live under a rock, Nick? Silent?
Who does?
Silent Hill F. Oh no, it's Jake Marshall.
I'm Jake in it.
Oh, I have the... I love how he's not even like the worst character in the franchise and I have such a huge beef with him.
It's even the worst character in this case.
No, but for me it's on site. I just don't like the Wild West.
Do 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 do.
I've never played a Silent Hill. Have you streamed a Silent Hill, Scheme?
Silent Hill 2 is one of the best horror games. Actually, probably my favorite horror game of all time.
I can't. It's not that I can't do horror games. I probably could. I just don't care to try them.
Silent Hill 2 is just like
Just
it's
as
not
like,
even
hmm.
it's not even like a standard horror game. It's like way more than that.
Yeah, it's psychological more than. Oh boy, there's like three kinds of horror games. There's like genuine psychological horror that messes with you. There's a ooga booga booga jump scare, and then like whatever Resident Evil is half the time.
Yeah, Silent Hill's psychological. It has a really good story.
I think I
think
consider
you'd
that
like
like
it.
a Hollywood horror, which is more action. Like there's still horror to it, but it's mostly action focused. Like it doesn't necessarily mean like action being like Joe Rambo just bonk through zombies, but just the function of like running away from like a force being the zombies. Maybe it'll be on my super duper extra backlog. I saw some stuff
Very
on
good.
Steam go on sale, and I'm like, ugh. Alright. Well, I don't want a dark convicted so badly. That's why she used me. That's why she used what happened to me. What do you mean, what happened to you? It's all there in the file. I only read 4 pages. There's only 4 pages worth in here.
It's all there in the 4 pages of that like 100-page file.
Okay, so I love how everyone. I mean, I see the emote about the $80 Mario, and I'm like, I think there's legitimate complaints to be had about Nintendo, but there's also 2 things that are like the biggest problems that I don't think people talk about, which is the tariffs and the shareholders. I hate shareholders.
The tariffs and the shareholders, the sheriffs, you could say.
The share. No, it's going back. It's full circle with these goddamn cowboys. Joe Dark's last victim was prosecutor Neil Marshall. When he was murdered, Officer Marshall's brother, he left behind an incriminating piece of evidence. But what did you have to do with the killings, Emma? On the night prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered, Joe Dark tried to kill me. What? He tried to kill you? So what's really funny is, does Edgeworth Investigations take place before Ace Attorney 1?
No, it takes place right after 3.
Oh, okay. Oh, I mean, that makes sense. Well, Miyamoto does like the Wild West. It's like his favorite. He's... So, I like the idea of, like, weeaboo being, like, a verb you apply to other, like, societies. Because, like, for American weeaboo, it's Japanism. But for, like, Japan's weeaboo, it's, I sure love hot dogs and Wild West.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
God, yeah, but there's no excuse for Galaxy 1 and 2 to be $70 collectively. Especially when Prime was like $30. Prime remastered. Well, was it 30 or $40? Still, either way.
It was 40.
That shit was worth it, though. It was like basically the same game, but like it had such a heavy relift compared to the Galaxy Duo. Which are supposed to be getting like new Rosalina pages, and I think just a retexture touch, and like that's literally it. Actually, I think I saw the recent. Okay, so not verbatim, but from what I heard is I totally forgot Nintendo games got released on the Nvidia Shield. Specifically like Wii games. And
in China or something?
Yeah. Because Nintendo's not allowed to sell their shit over there for some reason. And I think Galaxy was like one of the games that was. So like that's why Galaxy was in the Super 3D All-Stars, because they already had it all set. Compared to Galaxy 2, which didn't, so they had to put work onto it, which is still not putting in a...
Imagine doing work.
Yeah.
Nintendo could never.
I mean, I don't think... It's goofy. Because by today's money, a GameCube game, like... I like equating games by how many Wii points, or how much the games were worth Wii U era and before, because, like, they've done the Disney thing. Because, like, you know, NES game was worth $5. Super Nintendo game was worth, what was it, like $8? Or 800 points. And then the N64 games were worth, like, was it, like 1,000 or 1,200? Depending. And I'm like, it kind of carried over to, like, the Wii U era, where it's like, Most stuff didn't cost more than $15.
Yep.
Well, enough of that. Let's get back to the trial. Yapping about this on the... See, this is why we should do a podcast with everyone. Just get complete... We're playing a game, and completely off topic 2 minutes in.
Get a podcast together and trick them into voice acting for Ace Attorney.
Genius. See, like, everyone has such a weird stigmatism against podcasts, which, like, literally understandable. There's a lot of weird podcasters. But I think there's fun to be had in it. Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, was only trying to save me. So that means you. Yes. I was a witness to the Joe Dark trial. I didn't see that one coming. The SL9 incident. It happened 2 years ago. It was right about this time of year 2. There's a terrible thunder that day, unusual for the season. I was alone in my sister's office. We were planning to eat dinner together once she finished her work. Then this terrifying man came bursting into the office. Joe Dark. I was gonna say, because if the game was like a prequel, they could have actually had like the whole Joe Dark killing, like, which would suck because it's
Joe
a story.
Dark Killings,
Yeah.
baby. Full name.
Edgeworth, Joe Dark Killings. They could have had that as like one of the, or like a prequel, like a warm-up case for the Edgeworth game. But I also feel like it's one of those cases where you'd have to lose to finish it, because canonically, they lose. Well, they win, but they lose. You know?
I mean, they do something similar like that.
Joe Dark Killings got killed himself. It seemed like he was running up from someone. He pulled out a knife and screamed at me. I didn't know what's going on. Just then, Prosecutor Marshall showed up. Jake Marshall's brother. Joe Dark tried to take me hostage, but before he could, Mr. Marshall tackled him. Then, what happened? I'll never forget it. Lightning struck, and the lights went out. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning flashed outside the window, lighting up the office for an instant. What I saw was then burned a permanent picture in my mind's eye. I can still see it now. A permanent picture. What did you see in the instant the crime occurred? Dark knocked down Mr. Marshall and raised his knife. Neil Marshall was stabbed right in front of this poor girl. Damn, is there a kid who doesn't have a tragic backstory in this series?
Nope.
Damn, sucks to be an Ace Attorney child.
Listen, if you're a female sidekick, you have to have a tragic backstory.
The entire
and
mile
your parents
line.
have to be dead.
Edgeworth, Apollo, Emma. Actually, hold up. No,
Larry
never mind.
Butts.
I love seeing. There was, I think it's from the Edgeworth game. There's a line where he complains about like if it smells, it's the butts. It's been a running gag for the last 26 years, and it's like he doesn't even like make a point to like say 16 years, which would have been where they met in like, grade school.
26 years.
Every single year of his life since the day he was born. Damn, sucks to be butts. I was gonna say
they gave birth to Larry, and they're like, "Wait, something smells."
Damn. I don't remember what happened after that. Apparently, I passed out. When I came to, wait, why does she look exactly the same as she does now? She's like 16, which would mean she's 14, and people in their teens grow really fast. Like, they double in size.
It's true. They do grow really fast.
I think people just like to not draw, like, different age characters, because they're like, that's too much job. I don't want to draw another character model.
Uh-huh.
My least favorite thing is when, like, they have an old version of a character, and they look exactly the same as the 10-year-old version, except wrinkly.
Just add wrinkles.
What is it, like, one of my least, well, I guess my favorite, and being my least favorite, is the Ed, Edd n Eddy one, where everyone in the cul-de-sac is old as shit, and they just apply the old filter to everyone.
Click old filter.
When I came to, Lana was cradling me in her arms. Poor Emma. Been through so much. Notice how the old man's not on the stand. He wasn't old enough to be up there yet. I couldn't bring myself.
He wasn't born yet.
He wasn't born yet. He wasn't beard yet. He spent the last
Because he
2 years
bearded.
bearding it up. I couldn't bring myself to testify at that instant. I tried, but the words just couldn't come out. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good.
It
Two
was a
years
really bad
ago.
picture.
Must have been 14. That's understandable. Once it was all over, I made up my mind. I decided that when I grew up, I'd become a scientific investigator. I want to be able to fight crime with my testimonies and find the evidence to make an airtight case. That way, Lana would never have to forge any. I see. I think I'm finally starting to understand what makes Emma tick. But there's still something that bothers me about her. The crime. I don't remember the moment that Dark stabbed Mr. Marshall, so you weren't able to testify about that. No, I was only asked about when I was attacked. That must be why she made up the crime. Made it up? You mean provided bogus evidence? The prosecutor's office wanted that guilty verdict so badly. Lana forged the evidence, and Mr. Edgeworth used it. Like, okay, so still, here we have it. Edgeworth used forged evidence, whether he meant to or not.
Nothing bad's gonna happen. Imagine getting disbarred because you used forged evidence unknowingly.
Yeah,
That'd
that
be
couldn't happen
crazy.
to our main character, Bourgeois.
That'd be crazy.
Edgeworth? Yes, but I'm sure he didn't know anything about it. He couldn't have known he was being given false evidence. Even so, that's when it all started. The rumors about Mr. Edgeworth, I mean. It's my fault. If I could have just testified properly, none of this would have happened. So it's true, even though it may not have known it. Edgeworth really was involved in falsifying evidence. After that case ended, Lana was never the same. She became cold, like she is today. She must not have been able to face up with what she did, especially not to Emma. There's something that's been puzzling me, Emma. What is it? You say you were in Lana's office at that time, right? That's right. Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Not only that, but he was being chased by a prosecutor? No, there's no mystery there. Joe Dark had been taken in for questioning that day. I like how this is kind of a reversal of what eventually happens with Cecil. He kind of vaguely looks like Cecil without the shades. What if he's a red suit on? Except he's actually evil this time.
Oh no, he's gonna turn into a ghost.
Could you imagine? That'd be funny as hell if Ace Attorney 8 comes out and
Ghost
he's
Trick
like,
2 starring Joe Dark Killings,
Joe Dark's
baby.
like, I killed a lot of people and I'm gonna kill some more. You thought I was gonna turn over a new leaf. Ooh, I'm going to haunt the narrative.
Oh yeah, baby.
Taken for questioning, you mean by the police? Of course. This happened at the police department. He tried to run away halfway through the interview and fled into my sister's office. But why did he run all the way over to your sister's office? Because the detective's offices in the question room are right across from the elevator. Across from the elevator? Lana was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she? No, silly. Didn't I tell you? 2 years ago, Lana was a detective. That's quite the upgrade. She was the best in the entire force. Yeah, do your thing, Ski Man. Get your dinner, get your drink, walk your dogs, do what you gotta do. What? That's news to me. After the Joe Dark case, she was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made chief prosecutor. Me, when I'm like in a completely different field, and they're like, you did a good job. We're now going to make you car maker guy. But,
Yo, let's go.
but I'm a cashier. Car maker guy.
I loved when I was a cashier and I got promoted to president. Honestly, it was pretty good.
Uh, you're
Would recommend.
overqualified, honestly. Overqualified. Lana used to be a detective. I better have another talk with her. Ba ba da ba da ba da ba. Lana, Mr. Wright, it seems I kept causing you trouble. Falsifying evidence. I didn't think you were the type. Criminals don't mind playing foul. Why should we? But Lana, if you're wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty. Yeah, but bro was like literally caught murdering people. I think there's a little difference between being like, ah, yes, my name's Joe Shoplifter versus Joe Killer Guy. These are
Joe
actual
Dark
people.
Killings.
My name's Joe Jaywalking. He's got a very long family. Joe's actually his last
Joe
name.
Joe Jaywalking. Joe Shoplifting.
See, I don't think we should really persecute those guys as hardly as Joe. I ate a baby for breakfast. That guy was really fucked up.
Joe Dark Killings, baby.
Believe me, I understand the risks. Anna, Emma told me about you. Ba ba ba. Oh, about how you were a detective 2 years ago, and how the SL9 incident was a reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office. That's right. Could you fill me out on the details? Especially about the unusual change of jobs. I suppose you have a right to know, Mr. Wright. But first, yeah. Yeah, look how it's three-dimensional. Yeah.
Oh, 3D.
Let's
Oh.
see. 26, 381. I wonder if there's any, like, merit to that number.
Well, you see, Phoenix will be 26 by the end of the third game.
Makes sense. Alright, what's the
Well,
vase? I mean, it makes so much sense.
nothing.
Well, alright. A lot of a lot of revelations were uncovered at the trial today, not the least of which was the fact this case is largely connected to another one 2 years ago. Evidence from that case was stolen as well, though I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be. The trial, it really wasn't fair, was it? I believed in you, Lana. I believed that no matter what happened, you'd always stick to the truth. Couldn't be helped, Emma. At that trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul. Not to Mephisto. Better than your wedding day. Boo, Spider-Man, boo.
Oh, that comic was really something.
Low-key, as much as I love Spider-Man, Spider-Man's really not been good, like, since that comic. Which is crazy, because that comic sold than a lot of people I know, now to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all drama aside, the fact of the matter is, at 5:15, there was no murder at the police department. Tell me it's not true, Lana. What's the witness, Miss Starr, said? About your stabbing Mr. Goodman with a knife. Lana, I don't understand. Why won't you tell us? Emma, this doesn't involve just me. I don't think I've ever seen Lana look so fazed before. It's true. I was a member of the police force 2 years ago. She was amazing. I think it'd be more interesting if Chief Gant wasn't, like, an objectively horrible person. I know we're getting ahead of the horse, but, like...
I mean, he's pretty freaking good villain, I gotta say.
Oh yeah, he's a good villain. I think a good villain shouldn't always be, like, comically evil. I think a good villain should be, like... I had a reason to be evil, not... Ah, yes, I'm the top dog, and now I'm going to play you all like puppets. I mean, well, like I said, it's been so long. I guess we'll see when we get there. I'm making some assumptions from stuff I remember, which ain't a lot. They still talk about the case. They still talk about the case that she and Chief Gunn cracked together. Chief Gant? He was the deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked the crime scenes. Damon Gunn. He was everything I aspired to be. They were the best team ever. They solved crimes before the reports could even be filed. Emma really idolized her big sister. Wait, Nick's an only child, right?
Assumedly.
It'd be really weird if, like, in the next stage turn, you're like, well, actually, he's got a brother. He's president of the United States, or some shit like that.
His long-lost twin brother.
It'd be very funny. Actually, we already have a twin brother, don't we? Like, the Orange Tiger guy. He, like, commits a crime, and then Nick gets, like... I mean, that's next game.
That is not the next, that's the third game.
Oh. I don't remember a lot of... I remember more villains from the third game than the second game. Like I said, I watched progressively less of the games just in case I would come back to them. I just
Mm-hmm.
remember the very big plot points like Godo. But now you're chief prosecutor? What happened? I always planned on becoming a prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was to gain experience in investigating crime scenes, so you could use that experience in court, right? Gant's help in the SL9 case was crucial to its resolution. After that, he became chief of police and arranged my transfer to the prosecutor's office. Maybe I should ask more about the investigation of theirs 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was second in command of the detectives investigating Dark. Second in command? That means the investigation lead was Damon Gant, right? Yes, Deputy Chief Gant and I shared the same office and the same investigations. Even had the same office. We led a team of the best detectives of the force. Notice how Gumshoe wasn't there.
She wasn't born yet.
You're the... You're the youngest detective ever!
They're just hiring like 2-year-olds at this point.
Detective Goodman, whose case it was, Jake Marshall, and Angel Starr. It was the first time Marshall worked with his brother. He was quite gung-ho. Without a doubt, Joe Dark was a serial killer. We asked him to come in for questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That's when his final murder took place, when he tried to murder Emma. Prosecutor Marshall was trying to save me from Dark. You see, the first person who happened upon the scene of the crime was me. Now you tell us. Damon Gant and Neil Marshall were the ones questioning Dark that day. The investigation was in the final stages, and Dark must have suddenly panicked. So he waited until Gant and Marshall let their guards down, then fled the room. From there, he ran straight to the office shared by Detective Gant and myself. That's where he found me. So you were the first person to run the scene, huh? It appears so. I was filing some papers while Gant and Marshall were questioning Dark. When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor. It smelled blood. How does a guy lose a fight? Or how does a guy win a fight and still lose that badly? 3
Only
bodies?
sheriffs can do that.
Prosecutor Marshall, the victim, Emma, who had passed out, and the suspect, Joe Dark. During the struggle, it seems Mr. Marshall struck a final blow before he died. Joe Dark had incurred a minor concussion and lay unconscious. What did you do? To be honest, I panicked. I picked up Emma, carried her out of the room, and just held her. Can't blame her after all her sister must have gone through. After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest. Let me get this straight. You are all involved in the SL9 incident? That's right. Quite a coincidence, hmm? I mean, not really. They say everyone here's a part of it. The X returns to the scene of the crime, which
I was going to say, same thing.
there's literally a
They
fucking
all
saying about it.
returned to the scene of the crime.
It's a new crime per se, but you know, I don't buy it. What are you saying? There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident, just by chance. But that case was solved 2 years ago. And at least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved. Officer
Whatever
Marshall.
that could be.
Yes, his actions came up as a surprise to me as well. Ever since his brother died, he's changed completely. Like you have anywhere to talk. I guess he wasn't convinced with the ruling against Joe Dark. Life doesn't end with the closing of a case. Everyone has to live with the rest of their lives within their memories. That case just might not be over yet. Emma was assaulted by Dark, that police officer department, right? Yes, and the office that Damon Gant and I shared. The office that Mr. Gant now occupies by himself, the chief's office. We should have a look at the chief's office, the site of the final SL9 murder.
Well, first, let's look at this attorney's badge.
Listen, I'm trying to be silly. Present. Fine. Be a stick in the mud. Everyone has something silly to say about that, but you gotta ruin the mood. one's here today. Even Miss Star. Everyone's probably busy looking into what exactly went down at the evidence room. That must be where the detectives are. But we proved in court today with that day of the crime. No one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15. Yeah, I thought we were finally making some headway in our case. Instead, it looks like we just ended up making Lana look even more guilty. Hang in there, Lana. I've got to find all the evidence by tomorrow.
Oh,
Edward!
Edward.
Edward, help us! Take out your cravat of justice. Mr. Edgeworth isn't here. He is being questioned by inquiry committee. Took a real beating in court today. Yeah, with Lana admitting falsifying evidence 2 years ago. Guess we'll just have to come back later. We'll drop off his lunch for him.
You only got lunch money from Meekins.
Backs
I'm
up
Jake.
soon.
Howdy, Bambina.
Jake marshalling it.
I'm Jake.
Oh, Mr. Marshall.
I never thought things turned out this way when I woke up this morning. You says there. No, you never know where life will lead you, eh, Bambina? Should've known my luck had run out when old Billy dried up this morning.
I wish
Billy died.
I wish he said something stupid racist, but not knowing it. But everyone's too afraid to, to tell him that's not slang he should be using.
I got a knife in my hand. You want another like Meekins?
And then we see him back in the office meeking it up. It's just
I'm
because it's like
it still.
he's got a mega wedgie now. Billy?
Any tape recorder to replay it.
Must be his pet cactus. Oh, say, where are you heading? Sorry, I thought that was
Just over to the prosecutor. Just over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation. It's a voluntary appearance. We all know it won't be coming back.
He's being executed on the spot by a live firing squad.
By Meekins. Sorry, but you can't go in there for some day,
I'll
partner.
use the last time you make fun of Mike Meekins.
I'm using 1% of my power.
But, Mr. Marshall, why did he do it?
Why do prospectors head west?
To die of dysentery?
If ever there's a case I need to know the truth about, it was that one.
Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, do you mind telling us exactly what happened?
Looks like we'll be getting a steak lunch today.
No, I don't feel like talking to you. No, we're required by law, unfortunately. What a nice
Someone
attorney.
was fishy about that trial from the beginning.
What a nice attorney. I wonder what a nice attorney speedrun looks like.
A lot of holding the B button, I think.
That sounds very boring.
It wasn't just me either. All detectives thought so.
What do you mean, fishy?
Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. For example, the murder weapon.
Murder weapon. Murder weapon? You mean that switchblade knife with the broken tip?
That was Joe Doc's alright. But in the initial autopsy report, the question was raised.
Question?
The blade of the knife was not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained.
What does that mean?
It means there's a good chance the knife was not the murder weapon. However, in the report that was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased.
Could the facts have been concealed to forge evidence?
That case left behind scars on all of us.
The scars that the SLN incident left behind.
Scars. I got the looks, but he's got the brains. He's one of the best prosecutors around.
That's not true. He has both the looks and the brains and the bronze. Get rid.
So I like how he calls his brother a prosecutor, but he calls everybody else a prospector.
He's got to show familial respect. Fuck everyone else.
I just made detective when it went down. It was our first case together.
How old was he? Your brother.
2. He was 27 at the time.
He's the youngest prospector ever. How do you feel?
Almost as young as Detective Gumshoe. He was awarded the highest honor that very day.
The highest honor? You mean the...
King of prosecutors.
You know, the fact you didn't say prospectors deeply bothers me. Stay in character. if you're gonna commit. Come on. I knew it.
What are you looking at me like for? That's an honor for a prospector.
Mr. Marshall must have really been close with his brother. The day of Yesel incident took place. That wasn't the same day as...
That's right. It was the day of the evidence transferal.
Interesting.
It was drizzling that morning, and by nightfall there was thunder. I can't believe 2 years have gone by already. I tried to steal evidence so the case wouldn't die.
Apparently someone tried to stop you. Detective Goodman was
Mike
murdered.
Meekins tried to stop.
It was Meekins. Meekins like, it was me, Mike Meekins. I was in charge of it all.
I was meeking it so hard.
Oh god, that'd be hilarious if ever like they. I hope we do get some actually good red herrings later, because it's like we got thrown off the trail thinking like Meekins was a murderer, and like they put it all on Gant, and they're like, oh, it's got to be Gant. And it's like, actually, it was me, Mike Meekins. Hey,
There
Meekins,
is a
all over
very,
the place.
very. There is pretty much a case where you're exactly describing later on. It's really good.
I like when cases, because I feel like in a series like this it can get kind of formulaic.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime that they can kind of like throw you off the trail is like, kudos to them. The evidence locker was empty. Time to talk about your...
God.
Want to know how you got these scars?
I have a scar on my ass. Oh wait, I mean, there was something going on behind the scenes in that case.
You too?
We all knew that later. Every detective of all the investigations, save one, was taken care of.
You taken care of. Ba-ba-ba.
This star was fired, and I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room.
You know, I forget that Goodman's even a character. Like, he's here. He's like the guy that got murdered. But the fact that he has
He
like...
sure was a good man.
He didn't say a single sentence on screen before he died. What about the Detective Goodman?
If they did something to him too, the commissioners would get suspicious. No, they were careful enough to not be too obvious.
Hey. Who are you talking about?
Don't get upset, Bambina. I mean Damon Gant and Lon Sky. Captain Sky. The investigation lead, Damon Gant, and his second in command, Lon Sky. There wasn't a person on the force who hadn't heard of that duo. That case was the biggest step in both of their careers.
After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right?
Yeah, Damon Gant, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. She's never been the same since she left. Everyone who knew her also said so. Chief Prosecutor Sky was totally different when she was a detective.
Now that he mentions it, Emma said something like that too. Well, to be fair, sometimes in order to make more money, you gotta be a lot less happy. I don't think you should, though. That should not be a thing.
Say money gives happiness, more like money give happiness for money.
Honestly, someone be like, money can't fix happiness. Well, then you don't have enough money. I mean, if you have enough money, like, there's definitely a fine line between I have enough money to be happy and I have enough money to be a criminal. But, you know, the line's pretty easy to not step past. Mm-hmm. Tell me, what happened to my sister?
Sorry, Bambina, but her secret was too well guarded. I never found out.
On a secret. It all started 2 years ago. Glug glug.
So there you have it. That's my story. Did you enjoy it, partner?
Not really. It was certainly enlightening.
There's one thing for sure I found out in court today.
That you suck
I
your
suck
job,
at lying.
and I'm awesome.
That boy Edgeworth isn't my enemy. He was the one who was used to falsify evidence to get a guilty verdict. But someone else was the one who gave him that evidence and planned everything. That someone is Damon Gant. Don't believe me? Well, I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman out there today. Too bad I won't be around to work with you. When you become a real scientific investigator. Adios, Bambina.
And he was never seen again.
I mean, like, literally, that's, I think, the last time you ever saw
And he was
ever.
never seen again.
Oh, I'm shaking.
February 24th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. This place is always pretty empty, but today's deserted. That must mean everyone's busy solving crimes. Oh, if you're looking for the others, they were all in the conference room. Thanks? Wow, you actually talked to us. With the chief prosecutor saying that she did, and the decision about what to do. About Mr. Edgeworth not mentioning our statement to the media at tomorrow's trial. There's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together. I think festive is a word usually used for those. Sir, we'd like to have a look around Chief Gant's office. Just use a connecting hallway, and the other building will take you to the elevator at the top floor. Really? You mean that's okay for us to go in there? I mean, we aren't police officers or anything. Hey, you're right. You can't go in there. That's off limits. Now I see where Detective Gumshoe gets his unique charm. Oh. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to the chief's office.
Let's break in and enter, baby.
Ah, yeah. Legally vague trespass. Oh, that's a whole fucking organ. This is... Oh my god. Ah, this is where the music's coming from. It's just so loud. It just permeates.
Yeah, Dave McGann actually just has this like playing in his office 24/7. He has like a walkie-talkie, so whenever he comes near this, he just hears the theme.
It's right off the beeper on his waist. He has this thing playing like on automation. He's giving Ganondorf vibes.
He really does give Ganondorf. He honestly is like Ganondorf. Gantendorf.
Oh my god, it's all come together.
The Damon King Gantendorf.
I wonder if Damon Gant was a ginger. He looks like he'd be a ginger. Oh, the orange on top of the orange. That's awful. Ugh, no. Oh, where am I? In the chief's office, silly. At least that's what it says on the door. Check out that pipe organ. That's real, isn't it? Hey, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten. Pete. What kind of kindergarten you go to? They used to call me Little Miss Bog. I thought I was a genius until they tried teaching me this. Oh, that's violent. I never could remember where the sea was. Oh, it's you too. Chief Gant. He put that paper he was reading on the desk. So, righto. Have you been swimming? Oh, that's why. I forgot.
He said the thing.
I forgot about this.
Say the line, Gant.
Oh, you're swimmingly right. Yeah. No, I haven't. I've been kind of busy lately. I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full too with Mr. Marshall's misconduct. And Lana's provocative statement. Provocative statement? Like what kind of provocative are we talking about? Oh, you mean about the forged evidence? 2 years have passed since that incident. My, how time flies. See that big picture on the wall over there? Ah, so young, so full of life. That's the picture of Lana, Neil, and me. So, that's Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall. We took it to commemorate our work together. Something's not right with this picture. I can't quite seem to put my finger. It's right there. It's the murder weapon.
That suit of armor on the right's glowing.
Oh yeah, this too. That's where she got her scarf. She stole it. Also, this vase. Gant's team picture added to the court record. I don't like that someone point that his fucking beard here looks like a seashell. Anyway, I'd like to reminisce all day, but there are matters that I need my attention.
Bro's got that Karl Marx beard.
He can pull it off well enough. I'm going to lock up here, so let's go out together. Oh, but this office, it was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it? That case has long since been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore. All the same, we'd still like to have a look around. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said there's no need to investigate it anymore. Now hurry up and get out. I have a meeting to attend. I like how he's also the only character in this entire case that wears gloves, I'm pretty sure.
Uh-huh.
So it's like, who have we run into that could have hidden their fingies? Looks like we aren't welcome. Seems that case isn't over with yet after all. What do you mean? Chief Gant denied our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason and he doesn't want us looking around there. You mean like a clue? There's gotta be a way we can get inside the chief's office. Hey, God, I hate the cartoon. What's his name? Suction Cup Man? You know Suction Cup Man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know a guy, and I know how he can get in there. There's gotta be a way to get in.
Do it.
It's like, fuck you! No, fuck you!
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Well, Edgeworth must be done at this point.
He's done worthing it. Nope, he's still worthing it.
He's still worthing it. Wait, hold up. How do you get there? He doesn't have a ride anymore. What if he's getting a loner?
He rides his bicycle.
No, that's simple, huh? Hey, pal. Detective Gumshoe. He's supposed to be in the meeting. I'm, just taking a breather. My feet hurt. From sitting so long? Actually, I'm serving everyone coffee. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop. Say, have either of you seen Mr. Edgeworth? Edgeworth? Oh, why do you ask? He's under the fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battle between you two in court. That sounds serious. Is it because of what my sister said? That's basically what it all boils down to. That falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood. Yikes. No. But why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Well,
Yeah, why would
the
you
guilty
let
party,
him? That'd
isn't
be
he?
crazy.
Yeah, it's not like the legal system's completely flawed. Regardless, the prosecutor's responsible for the evidence they present in court. Not only that, as you know, there have been a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edgeworth. It's amazing talent as the prosecutor's kept him safe from those who don't like him. But since he lost to you, everyone hates him now.
Everyone hates him now.
It's all your fault,
That
right?
sucks.
But now with this, are there really so many people who hate him? In our world, only those who talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only has that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know for making enemies. Hey, Dick, keep up the good work. Yes, sir. Let's go out for lunch again sometime, my treat. Yes, sir. You ought to take me back to that joint sometime, okay, Dick? Yes, sir. It seems you don't have any problems with enemies. Yeah, well, careful not to stick out. Anyway,
Terrible job at that then.
like a sore goddamn thumb. The crooked nail gets slapped, but he just takes it in stride. Anyways, I'm a bit worried about it. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Miss Edgeworth just might quack. Like an egg?
Eggworth?
Actually, I took a look at the file earlier while a cough is brewing. Seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth. Well, did you find out anything? You only have a
More than
stack
4
left.
pages.
Only 4 pages. Out of this stack? You only have a stock left behind during this final attack. This final attack? You mean when he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl?
Some random
Me.
stupid girl.
Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma was that girl. That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all. Well, what was it? Oh, well, let's see. I think it had something to do with the Moida weapon. Oh, I forgot. Look, it's already someone here, right? Okay? His powers of recollection never fail to impress. Maybe we should show the murder weapon. It might jog his memory. Joe Dark.
Joe Dark Killing's crimes.
Joseph Darkington Killington. The full legal name. It was 42 at the time of the crime. It was just, run-of-the-bill businessman. It made him take to serial killing. Day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car. With his car? So, it was an accident? An accident, yes, but it transformed him into an animal. An animal? He killed the man that witnessed the incident. Then he killed the lady who saw the second crime. The kid that walked by just then, he killed him too. Then, when he found the bodies, the jogger came up to see the cream and was killed as well. Finally, he turned himself in. Seems like a pretty careless animal. Of course, this is all conjecture. It wasn't a single shred of evidence. How does someone kill 8 people in a row and not have evidence? That's goofy. Goofy, I say.
We couldn't get the corpses to testify. There was no evidence, or no.
There was
because
no
they
motive.
couldn't establish a motive.
There was no motive.
There was no motive.
He ran down the first guy, but he got let off because there was no motive for him to run him over.
Exactly.
So he just turned himself in? Yeah, but in the middle of a questioning, he fled and moided his final victim. Prosecutor Marshall. The crime was witnessed by someone too. Luckily, Doc was arrested on the spot. Here's the good thing, that last witness wasn't killed. The last witness, aka Emma. Present the oh, wrong knife, my bad. Murder! About this. Hey, is that? Has a tag attached to label the SL9 incident on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you're speaking of. What are you doing with that? Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker. On the day Detective Goodman was murdered, it suddenly disappeared from the locker. It was found in Mr. Edwards' car muffler. That's it. Now I remember what incriminating piece of evidence was. You showed me that knife. It all came back to me. Well, what is it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again. Love that confidence. This knife was Joe Dark's, wasn't it? That's right. We traced it back to the store he bought it at. Plus, it had his fingerprints on it, too. But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right? That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see it's broken. You don't have to take a good look at to notice that. Yeah, well, anyway, they guess where the broken off tip knife was found. That's what did him in. Where was it? The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body. It was found deep inside the sample.
Carrying the knife for 15 years.
He aided the knife. Did it match Dark's knife? You bet. Down to the last fiber. That's pretty conclusive. Skills autopsy report added.
Had to use a metal detector to find it.
Switchblade knife updated. Not Missile though. Missile wasn't born yet.
Exactly.
Well, there you have it in a nutshell. That's all I know. Ask you one more thing. What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Cat. It always comes back to Chief Cat, goddammit. It's not money, but it does concern the chief. His office has a crime scene, right? It's where the prosecutor, Neil Marshall, was murdered. The chief's out now and his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around if that's okay. Well, any detective's ID card can unlock the door. What? Really? If I let a civilian in there, you're charged with breach of trust. Breach of trust? Simply put, I can't. Oh, sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you. How about this ID card? It was Detective Goodman's. That won't work either. The data was deleted the day that he died. Oh. So in other words, Gumshoe is the only chance of getting into that office. I wonder if there's something we could show him that would make him change his mind.
Shows him a picture of Edgeworth.
Oh,
Look at this picture of Edgeworth.
Why do we have a not picture of Joe Dark deceased? Why is Bruce Goodman not deceased also? They just want to keep it like...
I don't know.
Why is Neil
He's
Marsh?
36. You can't be deceased if you're 36.
Oh no, I'm running out of time! No. I literally had it. Hold up. Look at this. Pictoire. Oh, right. God damn it. I hate that. I hate that.
Look at this photograph.
I'm never gonna get used to that, though. I'm in here. I can't just present it from here. No, I have to go through 3 other screens. Oh, okay, not that.
Look at Mike Beacon's getting beat up.
Not that, yeah. I think I've seen it before somewhere. Somewhere? Or maybe it's just one of those memory people have from a previous lives. This must be the most uninformed detective I've ever met. Something about it makes me feel uneasy. It's like I'm in the chief's office. He's yelling at me. Chief Gant, where could I have seen this before?
I don't know about...
It's in this picture! It's in the picture! It's right
Don't you
there!
want to look at Mike Beacon's getting beat up again, Gumshoe?
It's right there!
Will that make you change your mind?
Oh, that's true. You do have the security put in the VSS. Let's go.
I mean, we can look at it, I think. You press enter. Oh yeah, baby!
We can't fast forward anymore.
Oh, we can't fast forward. Dang.
More importantly, we can't rewind it. Hey, that's it. That's the king of prosecutors what Miss Edgeworth won the other day. We were at the... Oh, we've already talked about this. Why is it wear a shield and why is it broken? The reason, I'll tell you about it later. Apparently it's forgot. I've been studying up on those files. There's nothing wrong with Mr. Edgeworth's presentation. I think people are accusing him of injustice. I for one ain't buying it, pal. You're looking into the case for Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, it was a pretty big deal when it was going down, you know? After all, the serial killer was on the loose. Mine was pretty clear in her confession. She forged evidence in order to prove Joe Dark was guilty. Well, when in doubt... I said...
I don't think you can present anything yet. I think we have to go edge it.
Ah. Wow. Edgeworth, why do you live on the other side of town? Traffic sucks.
Edgeworth.
You know Nick is poor as hell, so he's literally running across the street the full half an hour.
I know the anime gave him like a bike he rides to work.
Oh, he canonically has a bike. He even has like the anime bread.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Edgeworth is back yet. There he is. Looks like he's writing something. Here's a memoir. What's you doing here? Sure was quick to throw the paper on the floor. It's his signed paper that he wants to send in to the Steel Samurai, duh.
Yo.
Tough day in court, huh? I've had to live with the past 2 years of rumors flying around. What's another allegation for me? Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you. That's Edgeworth for you. Always trying to hide his real feelings, the ones he's saddled with that give him feelings for other people.
So unnecessary.
So, what do you want? Like some people, I don't have all day.
Beep, 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 beep.
This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gant's office. Prosecutor Neil Marshall just started making a name for himself. Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy. Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me. yes. The trophy Mr. Marshall is holding. It's a little different than yours. Yes, you're right. Ah, I remember now. Remember what? That was when the official prosecutor's trophy looked like until 2 years ago. There's a story behind this design. A story? Sounds interesting. Do you mind telling it to us? It's simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award's based on. Forged evidence. There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. That's what it breaks down to, and there's nothing I can do to erase that fact. But you didn't know, did you? I mean, that evidence was falsified. The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. That bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. The police department's error is my error. My responsibility is the prosecutor in charge. That fact remains the same no matter what excuse I might have. Mr. Edgeworth, I take pride in my work. So tell me why. Why has it all come to this? Even Edgeworth can't keep his kind of emotion bottled up.
Can't bottle these unnecessary feelings you saddle with.
Well, these ones are necessary feelings. Feelings of angst and dread. Metroid dread. Are you up for the trial tomorrow? First, last year's trial, and now this one. Seems all you do is worry about me. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves. But, Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on the trial. Tomorrow is the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. But that's what my superiors are banking on. I never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this. What do you mean? The list of evidence seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. It's only half as long as most lists? That's odd. After Neil Marshall was murdered, he was prosecuted for that case. I may not have been part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. That was really the only thing on my mind at that time. Say, you just saw a picture taken around that time. That picture. Something seems strange about it. We already sent it to him. Can you tell us about what happened on the day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered. You were participating in a ceremony over the station, right? I've never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one. Because you were awarded this. Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on ceremony. They sure can. I skipped out on my college graduation. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I mean, I still got my paper, but you know.
I'm still salty that my high school didn't do honors awards.
It's kind of bollocks. To be fair, there's a meme joke that's been going around where it's like the second you have like the really fucking shady fucking high school, and the second you graduate, they completely like retool it and make it like nice and livable.
Yeah, that's my life.
I feel like that's a universal experience because they literally knocked down my elementary school probably over a decade ago. Well over a decade ago at this point, but like they like built it from the ground up and it actually looks like really fucking nice. I'm like, that is wasted on children between the ages of 6 and 10.
I remember they like pretty much right after I left my preschool, they knocked it down.
That's funny. Oh, I love Tux. I mean, to be fair, I'm not gonna say like, yeah, they deserve to have like a shitty place to go through, but it's just funny. Like, good. I want the next generation to have something to look forward to. I finished up at the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department. You finished up at the office? Yes, just odds and ends, clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is, until I was asked to take something back. Take something back? This. Oh yeah, Chief Gant asked you to hold on to that, didn't he? What is up with the screwdriver? Why does it keep haunting the case? It's just sitting there, menacingly.
Screwing with you.
Hey. Yes, it was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed a half year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office. That's the story we heard yesterday. So, you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to? That's right.
Is that supposed to be the same screwdriver from case 2?
I don't think it might be.
Okay, so like a year and a half ago, right? And
I think
that's
it
like
said
rough.
half a year ago.
Yeah, half a year ago. That's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
roughly when that case was.
That doesn't sound wrong, but yeah. This word originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with two characters. The first means halberd, the second means shield. Have you heard of the story? Me? Though, sure, everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it, though, for Emma's sake? Very well. Good save, Nick, good save. Long ago in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day he presented the king with two items. First was a halberd which claimed would slice through any shield or armor. Second was a shield he claimed would withstand any weapon. Hmm, wait a minute. Those claims contradict each other. Very perceptive, but then again, you've heard the story before, right? Anyway, God, I love how his theme just starts banging out in the middle of a fucking random story. It's a really good theme, to be fair. God, I'm not upset because I never expected it, but I feel like an Ace Attorney character would fit in so well in Smash Bros. It pisses me off.
It really does.
I don't know how, but you know they made the fucking Florida plane
Phoenix,
work.
and then get an Edgeworth skin, and then get an Apollo skin, and then get an Athena's skin, and
Just
then
Nick in like 12 different colors, all of them just characters throughout the series.
Final Smash is Mike Meekin all over the place.
It's just no, it's the judge. He yells guilty, and then you're dropped off the stage, die instantly.
That would be pretty good.
Anyway, as you mentioned, the very description of these items discredit them both. The king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless, and thus the Chinese word for contradiction was born.
That's a real story, by the way.
That sounds like it'd be. I feel like I've heard this one before, because I was playing, ironically, I was playing Star Rail, Honkai Star Rail, and we're in Space Greece, and there's this shady market that's like selling spears and
Spears that
shields.
can go through any
Yeah,
shield, and
it's
a
like
shield
this
that
one's
can deflect it.
pretty much, and it just turns out they just sold fucking shoddy goods and they were sent to jail. I see. So the chipped shield and the broken knife symbolize precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items. Ancient tale with the merchant at a loss for words, but it's in our nature to pursue matters to the conclusion, even if the results are something as ugly as this. Wow, thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today. That's funny. If that's so, then why are you only given the shield? You won't have to ask Chief Gon. 2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the awards abolished. Chief Gant. King of Prosecutors trophy updated in the court record.
Wee.
Well,
Dun, dun, dun. There's more things you should do there.
well, I guess we'll do it after. Excuse me. Oh, hi again. Would either of you care for a quarter pound of roast beef? Miss Star! I guess she's out of lunches. You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kind of like the first person who sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk. Why? Why is that a sentence you said out loud?
Cow.
I mean, fair, that's kind of true. You kind of be like,
I mean, I
me
don't know.
caveman, thirsty. Cow sit there with the titty out. Blick. Still, I never thought you'd be digging up cases from 2 years ago. And one of those trials involved in the SL9 incident. Only that, but the murder occurred on the very day of the evidence that case. Stephen transferal. This can't be contributed as mere coincidence. Aren't you forgetting something? You know, that little scene I happened to witness? Instant Lana stabbed the Detective Goodman with a knife. No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten. The Star's hatred towards Lana all dates back to 2 years ago. Joe Dark. That's the name I'll not soon forget. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Poor old Jake Marshall, though. Must have been going through hell. You mean because of his brother's death? They were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate.
The
Her?
cowboy spirit took over Jake.
No, not the halberd of possessing Jake Marshall. That's why he became Southern. Lana
It all
Sky.
started.
What's his name? Mario RPG. One of the bosses. He's like shaped like a halberd. Uh,
Oh, I know what you're
Garagolo.
talking about. I forget his
Yardovich.
name.
I think it's Yardovich.
Yeah,
The
it's
spirit of
Yardovich.
Yardovich has possessed a man.
I'm Jake in it.
My sister. The best of the best were put on that SL9 case. Of course, they were led by that legendary duo. Lana and Chief Gant. That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up with our investigation. That's why we were so shocked over how it turned out. You mean with the forging of evidence? Don't get me wrong, Joe Dart got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in the court was even being manipulated. Items our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret. But you don't have proof of anything illegal was done. And proof enough of what happened. After that case, all of us save Goodman were relieved of our duties. Most without even so much as an explanation. Then Lana Sky transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor. Lana always wanted to be prosecutor. Nothing's quite as simple as it appears. Huh? Lana Sky was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter. I like how after, like, the day two, everyone's like, Gant did it. It was Gant. Pointing at Gant. It's
Yep.
literally Gant. Like, so it goes for the pretense of pretending he's not evil. She was being used. Damon Gant and Lana Sky. Gant led the investigation, which Lana was second in command. They were the best. They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they? Damon Gant's magnetism, in particular, was almost unreal. His magnetism? Oh my god, it was Magneto! It makes sense now.
Lana was the plus, Gant was the minus.
By that, I mean his ability to track evidence. He'd produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he'd handled. Incredible
He would
evidence.
just walk around and evidence would just fly to him.
That sounds like kind of a broken ability. It's like, if it's related to the case, I just simply, it's like, it's my ghost trick. I just suck up evidence by walking by it.
I just suck up evidence.
Oh yes, there were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him, though. I take it she's talking about forged evidence. Back then, everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her. Really? Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated anything crooked, and always watched out for the other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake. Mr. Marshall. When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she lost her own twin brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would have ever recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating. Miss Starr. That's why. I'll never be able to forgive her. Why did she have to turn so cold after that? Being used. Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she? Yes, thanks to Chief Gant's powerful influence. Chief. That's right. Having solved the SLN case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control, and that no one could stand in his way. The prosecutor's office. What? You mean that's why Lana was transferred? If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along. But how could he control Lana? I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude there must have been a reason for her to change. At last, I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Starr. You listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create a fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been.
Can't wait to have a better chef than
I don't think we ever,
What was
like,
the worst thing she had?
something ants cuisine. There's like a bunch of
Right.
moldy something or other. Move. Move. How about now?
Edgeworth room.
Oh, oh, you're back. You're still here? I gotta make 150 copies of these files. Brewing coffee, copying files, turn into a regular DJ. You're a DJ as well? If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey.
Desk jockey.
Oh, that DJ. I got admire persistency, but my answer's still no. I'm not letting you in the chief's office, period. Yeah, be my neck on the line. That office is the last crime scene, the SL9 incident. I have to take a look in there. There's gotta be something we can do to make the detective change his mind. We gotta move!
Schmoving.
Move again. Move again. Her theme's pretty well. I don't think it's her theme, but it's like.
That's the SL9 theme, yeah. I gotta examine something. I remember this because I also got stuck on this.
Ah! I wonder what he was writing before. Come on, Mr. Wright. I love how. See, this make more sense if you couldn't immediately see him, like, looking straight. He's like. He's immediately focused, like, hold up, I have an emote for this.
You're just staring at us.
Not that one. He's looking at us like this. Like, get away from my desk. Are you crazy? Edward is sitting right there. Just distract him. I'll check it out. Hey, Edward. Is that thick gumshoe out the window there? Oh no, he's falling to the ground. Hold on, first let me see what the girl's doing crawling around at my feet. Even look. What? Letter of... If you're having trouble reading, I'll read it for you. It says letter of resignation. Resignation? Edward, you don't mean... I'm tired, right? As if something inside me has died. But, Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault. I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. The path I've walked hasn't been just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done, and no one else should forgive me either. Uh-oh. I think he's serious. Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something. This letter of resignation. I wonder if I can use it for anything. I love how just take it like he's not writing it or anything. Like, so I'm taking this. You don't need this anymore.
This, you know. I think you want to smell it.
I'm shaking your letter. Goodbye. All right. Well, I mean, I guess I would have come back anyway. Actually, maybe I wouldn't have. I'd be like, I presented everything I own, Gumshoe. What more do you want from me?
You want my pants? Take the pants.
I'll give you my 2 pieces. It's really nice. I got it from the Blue Badger initiatives.
Oh, Gumshoe. Who's a good Gumshoe? Who wants the edge with paper?
What's this crumpled up piece of paper? No way! Mr. Edward can't be serious. Is he ever not serious? I can't believe they pushed him this far. Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible. When I first met him, I thought he was cool as ice, too. I know different now. He trusts us detectives to provide him with sound evidence. We betrayed him. Detective... That's it. I made my mind. But... Here, take my ID card. You can't do that. If someone found out, they wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report. Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated. What? So at least let me do this, for Mr. Edgeworth's sake. Alright, detective. Thank you. A police department ID card allows access to areas of the PD open to detectives. I'll never forget you, Gumshoe. I'll never, even if you die this moment, I'll never forget you. Click, clunk. Here it goes, Mr. Wright. I'm glad they figured out how to make beep sounds not hurt your ears. It only took them the rest of the game. We're in. If anyone finds us now, Detective Gumshoe's a gooner. That happens. That happens. I'm counting on you to bail me out. Ah, idiots. You love the move. So I love how I understand it now that I'm actually playing it. There's the what is it? People joke about the autistic hyperfixation with your favorite franchise. I see so many people with, especially Sonic the Hedgehog, but that's neither here nor there. But the amount of people that love Ace Attorney specifically, is just like
It's a really good brain rot.
yeah.
Like, it's just like really gets here to have a brain rot for.
That's
So
like
many
because the game itself keeps the serious and the actual thought-provoking thing at a pretty decent level, while also having like the silly haha.
goofy. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I
Those
thought
are
you
my
were a
favorite types of
ghost.
games. The ones that are like both serious but also really goofy.
Yeah, like if you can have like a decent story or like a very well-written story while keeping the levity, I think that's like very important. Look at Kid
Yeah.
Icarus or Persona
Okami.
Okami. Fucking Rao. Sexy lady boobies. Boobies, personality, magic,
This attack go.
foxes. I didn't even know you could slap a ghost. Ah, Detective Gumshoe. What are you doing sneaking around on us like that? I wasn't sneaking. It's just worried something might go wrong. So I came to. If you're here, then what's the point of giving us your ID card? Gumshoe's ID card crushed and rendered
Crushed,
unusable
rendered
in pocket.
unusable.
Hey, don't do that to my crowd. They're so angry at him. They're just like, no.
Crushed and unusable.
I hardly ever get a chance to come in here, so I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now. You really do want to get fired, don't you? Not if we're lucky. Come on, let's see what we can find. Got a bad feeling about this. That desk on the other side of the room. Was that your sister's? I don't know, I thought he was talking to Gumshoe, like, wait, Gumshoe's a sister?
Sister?
Is she single? Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana on that day 2 years ago.
That's Jim Shoe.
Is anyone using it now? No, sir. This ends entirely Chief Gant's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene. That's a strange reason to leave it there. He leaves it as a warning to anyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us himself, too, he had a New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time. I see. So, since Lana left, no one's touches that desk. No one except Chief Gant, the cleaning lady who's in here each morning. Oh, the cleaning lady, you say? Yes,
Is your sister?
cleaning. Oh, his sister's better than that. Come on. She's a well-respected lady, I'm sure. Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. Can't possibly be any clues remaining. Can I ask you something? Sure. You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of those SL9 crime scenes. I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it? Why do you ask? You don't think... Nah, you wouldn't be... No... no, there's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Okay, now then, let's look around a bit more. Hey, hold on, not so fast, buddy. Huh? What is it? When someone tells you don't worry about it, you're supposed to stop bothering you, pal. Yeah, you don't just let it go like that. Sorry, this guy's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so what's bothering you? You two don't think... Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you? What? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him?
He likes to wear orange.
Chief Gant. So it's finally come to this. What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings yet. You go ignoring me again.
I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings for Gant.
I'm his swag specifically. This is a real deal, isn't it? The armor and these weapons? Sure is, pal. The chief doesn't care for imitations. First pipe organ, now this armor. Do you know how many taxpayer dollars must have gone to this room? What? You mean we're paying for this? Not you. You're literally a child. What are you, Emma? What are you paying taxes for? Do we have to talk to your sister? That's it. I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes. You don't have any taxes to pay. You're in high school. Shh. Be careful what you say. The walls have eyes.
If you don't pay your taxes, then Gad's gonna kill you.
Oh, you're gonna get Mike Meekened out the window if you talk about taxes in here. The chief might be hiding in the armor as we speak. I don't think he'd fit in there. And if he did, he'd never be able to get back out. I got it now. You guys know how scary that guy can be. This is a safe, isn't it? No, it's a dangerous. Safe? Now what is ripe with intrigue? Okay, if you say so. It looks like a code needs to be entered in this panel to open it.
Okay, what you gotta get, Polly?
Right, the number is as follows. 7-digit number. I just might... You know what it is? I have a hunch. Oh, I know. You want to try my birthday dates.
12/26.
Wait, I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. This guy's got a fucking ego on him.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Bingo. What number did you enter? Whose birthday was it, pal? 777-777. The final ID card number on that record. What? Number of my mysterious executive officer who entered that room on that day. You mean 777-777-777? That ID number. You think you're 1-7 shy this time. This can only mean one thing. That's Chief Gant's ID number. Say, anyone care to look inside? No, because I'm busy looking at the organ. The Chief's organ sure is a sight to behold. Occasionally we hear him playing with the criminal affairs department. That's on the 2nd floor. This is on the 15th floor of an entirely different building.
Wait, can you just leave the room and like leave Gumshoe here?
Fucking hilarious. Hey, I mean, he would stay here. That's typically how it works. Like, oh my god, we leave the room and then we get locked out because we fucking crumpled his card.
Because we crumpled the ID
That'd be
card.
the funniest way to get fucking soft locked out of a game. When the detective Scrooge shows up, the chief calls him to his office and makes him listen to the organs for hours. What's so bad about that? Music soothes the soul. After that, the detectives can't hear anything for days except the ring in the air. So it's an instrument of punishment, literally. I heard of waterboarding, but that's excessive. But aren't Chief's ears affected? He never listens to anyone anyway. That's the point. No, that's true. That's why he keeps asking about swimming. He's like, what? What?
Are you swimming?
Are you swimming, Edgy, my boy? This was taken on a day 2 years ago. The day Joe Dark ran into the questioning room and tried to kill Emma.
Edgy, my boy.
Yeah,
This organ is what all true prosecutors strive for.
You know, actually, hold up. No, I'm not going to stream Cadence of Hyrule, but low-key I kind of play it again. Because Ganondorf and Ganon are apparently separate characters. You can play as... God, I hate the version of Ganondorf that's in this game. But, like, he plays the organ, and Ganon also plays the organ before you beat him up. He's like, I'm going to play my organ of darkness to kill you with a muse.
The Damon King Gantendorf.
That fits scarily well. If there's a fan artist out there...
Oh, there's gotta be
Do your thing. Do your
up.
thing. Yeah, after receiving this award trophy, Mr. Marshall took a picture here. And he went along with Chief Gant to question Dark. But he never knew he'd be dead just a few hours later. Gee, you think?
Oh, there's so much fan art. Oh my gosh.
That's
Someone made
hilarious.
a model for Brawl. Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
I'll post it in
Hold on,
Discord.
I'm sending this.
I need to visit
This
this
is
later.
amazing. Hold on, I posted it. I posted it. Renner drip DDD.
Trip DD.
This is so
That
good.
fits scarily well. That's hilarious. These shelves are mostly empty. Lana must have cleaned them out when she transferred over to the prosecutor's office. Small picture frame on the left on the shelf. Hey, this is when Lana and I went to that theme park.
What theme park? Is that gonna say?
It doesn't say, but I assume it was not legally distinct Disneyland.
Blue Badger Land.
Hello, welcome. We're deep in the knees of justice. Hi, Soji.
Fighting against the Damon King.
Gantendorf. I found two characters that have amazing facial hair and a cool amount of gray, and I'm like, I'm going to more characters for the swag stealing. Well, I hope it's a good rest, and I hope the headache ceases existing.
You
It's
missed
for Lana's desk.
my time to shine yesterday. I voiced 3 characters the whole stream.
Mario had an
I was
entire
making
conversation
it
with
so
himself.
hard. It was very good.
He was Meekins, he was the cowboy,
I
he
was
was a
Jaking
judge.
it, I was Meeking it, and I was judging it.
I actually got to take a second to breathe for a little bit because I'm 90% of the cast.
Yeah, well, to get ready for next stream because you're gonna be voicing like everyone besides the judge.
I need to find a sucker. I mean, another voice actor, please. This was on his desk. It sure is tidy. Lana's always been a meticulous cleaner. Not even any dust on it. Looks like someone's still keeping it clean. Does Lana ever come back here? No. The Chief Gal must keep it clean from the memory of the partnership. Hey, where's stuff alleges are made of? Does he keep it in memory of her or in memory of the crime? Slide to the right.
Cha-cha, real smooth.
Is there any money in here? How much does he have stashed away? Look, it's Oh my god, we found it. A shot from a broken cup. This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? There's something else in here too. The fingerprint. What's this? Looks like a piece of leather cloth. This is a handprint, isn't it? Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. I think Chief made the design? Ooh, hell yeah, that's exciting. I might start trying to do some more morning streams as well, simply because it's good to switch it up. But then I'm like, everyone knows like not awake yet, or they're you know busy with schools and money making. That's like the biggest reason why I prefer like nighttime. But like, I think there's like I've already mentioned before. I think there's like, merit in both. Switching it up, keeping it fresh. I don't think so. Oh, I also typically use like morning to do the gym as well. I need to get back into doing like gym at like 5 p.m. Welcome back, Ropine. You made it. Oh, well, I thought it was just a thought. Is that it? This is all that was in the safe? Apparently so. It's empty now. Piece of cloth with the handprint on it, and the broken shot from the cup. They look like pieces of evidence. Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, I'm afraid I just can't let you take them. I'm usually in the cop. Technically, actually, I've been really bad about it. I'm like, technically, sometimes I like wrap up stream early around like 11 o'clock, and I still don't go to sleep. Oh god, last night was bad. I was catching up on Triple Z, and I'm like, what do you mean it's 12:30? I should have been in bed an hour ago. I do that way too often. I'm like, I gotta reset my sleep schedule.
You're having nightmares about Mike Meekins.
Every night I wake up, Mike's making up.
I'm making it,
I just wakes up screaming. Not my kind of dream. After all, it's my neck on the line here. Great. Now I have to prove the relevancy to get them. What are these two items related to the SL case? Come on, there's gotta be something we can show. Meep me. Alright, well... Back. Present.
Boop, 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 boop.
Detective Gumshoe? Can you have another look at this jar? Now I
Take
remember
a
when
look at
three of us
this
put...
jar.
Is it a jar? Is it a vase? Is it a hideous work of art? It's an abomination, that's for sure. I remember when the three of us put that thing together. Ah, those were the days. It's kind of early to be nostalgic. It's literally been a day, Edgeworth. Edgeworth's on the line. Come on, Gumshoe, get it together. Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence in that case? That's right. One of the shots had an SL9 sticker on it. Doesn't this ring any bells? You know that fragment we just found? You mean this one? That was in the safe? Yeah,
Look
that
at
one.
this jar of ash.
That was
Every
in the
time I
safe.
do, I feel brash.
Ah, it's old bold and brash. Belongs in the trash. Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits. Let them be for now.
Who
Assemble
needs to
the
do that?
fragments. Here, let me see that shard. We'll have a crack at this. Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do. Mr. Wright, here goes some glue. If I can piece this together again, it proves Chief Gant was knowingly hiding evidence. Here goes. Ah, there's only one place it can go. Imagine how awkward it'd be if it didn't fit.
Failure.
Oh, that's unimpressive. We have a Dasher and a Prancer and a Flasher and a Blitzen. Not Flasher. Flasher's off the team. After last Christmas, he's not allowed anywhere near anyone. Oh god, not. It's too soon, Propane! Mariah Carey must stay frozen for at least one more week.
For Christmas.
One more week! I am a big fan of the marathon of October to December, but like, if you could live in any 3 months,
Flash on thin ice, but we don't talk about Stasher.
God, not the slash slinging slasher. If you could live in any 3 months, you got to pick them. Which would they be? It's like I would live in Twilight Town, specifically October and November and December. They're the best months. Don't at me. There, fits like a charm. Now, of course, that means Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident. But, hey guys, get a load of this. What is it? This piece he just attached. It's different from the others. Bump, bump, bump. There's a reddish line on it. A reddish line? That's blood. I don't get it. Why would Chief Gant hide this in a safe? Unstable jar updated. So what else we got? Feel a lot better now the jar's complete. But it only raises another question. What was a piece of it doing in the chief's safe? More importantly, why wasn't there any money in there? December through February, hell yeah.
I just want $50.
Well, I mean, I think in New England it's a little bit different because recently we've not really gotten any snow the last couple of years, and I always feel like January is like the only month we get snow, and then February is start when it's like it just gets gross and slushy and messy. You just live with that.
You want snow, please? I know a place for you.
Yes, I would. Please give me asylum. I would like to jump the border. Hell yeah, Crimby song.
Anyone want to move to Canada's OG? Propane want to move to Canada? Blowly.
I'm still team. People say like, what is it like? Make a streamer house where like you and all of your friends live. I think that's a sure way to go insane. I think a streamer like complex, like you live in an apartment, would probably be like the best way to do it. Like, what is it like the dorms back when I was out like living on base? If like all my homies like lived in something like that, that's much more tenable. Well, maybe not the like one room in a shared bathroom. Fuck that noise. God, I hated that. I like how he's still so upset about the lack of money. Where's my
No money.
money? Isn't that what saves are for anyway? I have a feeling the outcome of tomorrow's trial might just hinge on this. There's always the one to, hey, I'm a mod to several servers, and I want it to be let me be clear. Personal hygiene, very high for me. Thank you very much. I don't like being added like that. I go to gym. I may not shower directly after, but they never not shower after gym. It's like, hey, no stinky here. Uh-oh, no stinky. No, okay, I like
Pheromone maxing.
disgusting. uh, I I like Gumshoe, but I have a feeling no, he probably doesn't stink. He probably smells like,
Gym
what is it?
shoes.
No, no, not that bad. Does he look like he looks like? He looks like he's winded all the time. What is it? There's a certain smell off of like, not necessarily just military items, but like, service items, like police gear, fireman gear, stuff like that. That's like it gets a little musty, but it doesn't smell bad. He smells like that. Uh, Edgeworth definitely wears perfume. I don't know what he actually smells like because he takes care of himself. Nick smells like burnt toast, for sure, just a little bit,
Burnt tap water, you know.
and like a room that's not been cleaned for a while, but like not bad. Why am I doing a tier list of attorney characters in whether or not they stink?
Based on their smell.
This is awful.
is,
We're not doing this.
What is
Why did this
what does
devolve
old bag
into that?
smell like?
No, we're not. This is not a thing. Does not exist. I refuse to live in this kind of world.
Salmonella. He smells like, he's a Discord mod.
Oh, 2 billion%. Well, also, old back smells like an old lady. Old people smell. Old people smell is real. Don't let yourself fall into that. I don't care how old I get. If I start smelling old, I'm leaving this plane of existence. Ugh, not old bag. Alright, anything to talk about? No? Alright, move.
Old bag.
Is there anything else I should talk to him about that, or...
You just left him. Well, he can't go back in. The ID card is crumpled
Oh,
and
yeah,
gone
no,
forever.
I can't go back there. It's like... I have to go back to school for shit like this, but, like...
No, the
there's,
judge
like,
smells like cookies.
old people smell like old people because, like, it's a combination of, like, it being harder to take care of himself and also their body literally breaking down, which is both sad to think about, but, The judge smells like aged cheddar. Didn't he get something like that? What did he get? Like, he got bribed like
He
five
got, like,
times in the case.
caviar.
Oh, yeah, he's like,
and
caviar. I'm like, shut up, judge.
burgers. I
Mm,
love cookies.
Cookie. Where are we even going? Whoa, wow.
I think he just talked to Gumshoe somewhere.
Oh, move. Wait, where hold up.
Huh?
Oh, I'm like, I don't know, like, not everyone has it, but it's like, underground place.
I don't know what.
Oh, no, we're just talking about old people smell. I was like, wait, I get lost. I'm not here for you. Oh, there it is. How'd I... Present. Ow. Dang you, Lana. Lana! I miss Archer.
Lana.
Archer was a funny show sometimes.
Peter. Peter.
Examine. Is there anything else to examine here? Look at that giant window. Makes you want to crash through it and jump outside. Bro, this is a 15th story. God, one of my buddies back at the end of high school, or after high school, I guess, when we started hanging out, we used to watch it a lot, and, like, because that was like the peak of the show's popularity, and some of the stuff was really funny. This is the 15th floor, and I know. I was just saying. Saying what? Ever since Make Detective, I was dreamed about doing something like that. Note to self: Detective Gumshoe has a lot of dreams. Oh, that's kind of cute.
And even more nightmares.
We should watch. What is it called? Rubier or Golder? The Pokemon
Oh,
shorts.
Pokemon Omega Rubier.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that was.
I want. I don't.
Those are very, very risque, though.
Might watch
Just
them on
saying.
Discord then.
Yeah, I think you might get like you twitch one like that.
I've seen people get away
Yeah.
with worse. Much worse.
Well, that's because they're big. You're a small fry.
Exactly.
Please.
They'll never see me with my 2 viewers. It's just me, myself, and I. And occasionally,
Omega
like 5 other
Sapphire,
people.
were.
That's some of the jokes in that one were fucking awful, but amazing at the same time. Well, we mentioned the other day, but I think of the scene with the magma big dude a lot. It's like, wow, that's fucked up. This is the worst laugh you've ever, nightmare you've ever seen. All right, good night, Sarge. As long as you don't go jump through that window when he gets fired.
Bye, soldier.
Don't say that. Slide again. What else is there to look at? Wow, look at the size of Chief Kant's desk. Speaking of that, when we were here earlier, he put that paper he was reading in his desk. I wonder what he was reading. This looks like a list of evidence. A list of evidence. In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this, though. Hey, look at the case name. Huh? SL9 incident? I wonder what this is doing here. Hold on, detective. What did he just say? I said, I wonder what... No, about the evidence list. Normally, they're twice as long? That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence. A half-sized list of evidence. Ah, they each got half the list, you say? Most lists run twice as long. What would the other half of the list be doing here? I knew it. The chief must be hiding something about that case. It would appear so. Evidence list added to the court record. What if we hid inside the suit of armor, waited for him to get to the office?
It stabbed him.
Well, I was gonna say grab him and suplex him out the window, but that's a pretty good idea too. We'll keep it on the table. God, so many of Emma's like portraits are so like memeable. Like I want to doodle them later, if I remember.
She has some really good faces in Apollo Justice.
She's a silly little gal. Back, back, present. What else is there to show him? That's what the chief was reading before, wasn't it? You know, when we first came in here. Yeah, it looks like the right side of the form's been torn off. So, Mr. Edgeworth, this really is only half the whole thing. Something else is bugging me more than that. Take a look at that back of the form, pal. Back? I can't read any of this. Oh my god! Oh, this is the paper that Emma drew. Aw, she's such a
Yo,
good
it's really
artist.
bad. It's a really, really bad drawing.
Okay, to be fair, she was 14 at the time. Also not an art student, so I think overall it's I've seen a lot
That's
of...
better than I could draw, honestly, nowadays, even.
Wait, oh.
I think you have
Yeah,
to
I
take a look
noticed. I'm like, wait, I felt like we missed the forest for the trees. I wonder what this is. Looks like someone drew some kind of sketch here. What is it? Did he find something? Can't make it out. I better keep quiet. No, don't. That's literally her drawing, you dingus. Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing. Why are your eyes moving about like that, Mr. Wright? I better not forget about this picture. You freaking dingus. I drew better than when I was 10 than I do now. Oof. Real sometimes. In high school,
My
I used to...
handwriting hasn't changed since I was like 9 years old.
My... cursive writing's gotten worse, which in a strange way makes it look better because the whole point of cursive is to look like shit. Like, I feel like the end game of cursive is literally just to look illegible.
I hate cursive so much.
I like how they literally stopped teaching it after I took it.
Good. I had to take it till like grade 6 or something.
Damn. Don't the fingerprints on here, like, match here or something?
You'll see.
If I'm fine, I won't be able to give you any information, so that's why I have to get it out of my system now. You understand, don't you? Don't be so negative, Detective. We do want you to share information, though. Oh, who am I fooling? I've never had anything useful to share to begin with. Got to stay positive. Goofy goobers.
So what else is in that save?
It was the piece of cloth, but it wasn't added to our inventory. It was just this and the paper so far.
You tried... What's that, fingerprint dusting? Like the cloth?
The record. No, can we not use it right now?
Maybe show it to him or something.
No, I don't think so. Oh wait, hold up. Oh, spray?
Well, that's luminol.
Yeah, spray it. Yeah, spray it.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I guess you could.
I'm so smart. Whoa, this area must have been covered in blood. This is from that incident. It must be. When Prosecutor
How
Neil
long does
Marshall...
blood stay like around for like this? Forever?
It doesn't. Well, unless they would have had it clean by now. That I think it would have probably worn off and been very faint. But this is definitely from Goodman, I'm pretty sure. 2 years have passed, so the reaction is kind of dull. So murder really did take place here. Get him. Yeah, get him. Yeah, get him. Yeah, get him. Spray it all. Okay, well, clearly nothing. Okay. What else we got? What else?
Think you can try fingerprinting? No.
No, I'm not getting an option for it.
No, like present it to him.
Oh. Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to have a look at this. Hey, I know what that is. So, you want to take some fingerprints? That's great, Detective. Alright, go down. Sheesh. What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that? Go ahead, take my fingerprints. It's not your fingerprints we want to take. Huh? Come on, this isn't time for jokes. We're talking about a cloth we found in the safe. Oh, now you knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Sheesh, where's your sense of humor? You such a silly Billy. Okay, Mr. Wright, let's check out for prints. Sprinkle the powder on the cloth. And once they've been absorbed in the prints, blow the rest away. What are you, my mom? I don't have to be told a million times. We never do get to see his mom. I wish we did get to see her. I wonder what she's doing. Alright, let's get this over with. Ah! 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 I gave it my best shot. That kind of result won't be any good for magic prints, will it? It doesn't look like we'll get a clearer result from this point. Let's try a different finger then. Always go with the thumb. It'd be funny if there was a mod for this game that let you use your microphone, specifically for like the DS feature. Give it my best shot. That kind of result won't do any good either. We're running out of fingers, man. We all know it's Gant's fingerprints, so... There we go. And blood.
Or is it?
Oh.
I like the sound effect.
No, that doesn't match. Looks like we're out of clues this time. Yeah. It was inside the chief's safe. Right, along with the shard. So that means it's got to have something to do with that incident. Wow. This particular part went long, and we're still in the formative part.
Mm-hmm.
That one happened right here in this room. She's right. You should check the fingerprints of everyone who was here on that day. The way I see it, there's a higher power working. Just gotta have faith.
Mike Meekins, I knew it was him.
Oh my god, it was Emma.
Actually, I have the same fingerprints as Emma Sky.
Bum bum bum. No, how can this be? What is Emma's fingerprints doing here? Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they? Huh? Oh, it seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match. Oh, that's too bad. I thought they'd be Dark's fingerprints. Psst, hey you, over here. What's going on here? Oh, what's that kid's prints doing on inside the chief's safe? Don't ask me. Let's just keep this information from Emma for now. Yeah, maybe you should hold on to this. Piece of cloth folded and added to the court record.
Crumbled and discarded in his pocket.
Well, was that any help? Of course. Thanks to your crumpled ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence. Now that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he wouldn't have been useless. Isn't that right, you in the coat? Yeah, Chief Gan. We didn't think you'd be back so soon. Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As it was walking in my meeting, I happened to look at a window and saw a stray dog run into a pole. Just then I thought a certain detective. Do you mean me, sir? Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. Oh, you in the coat. Me, sir? Drop off your ID on the way out. You won't be
Joke's
needing
on
it
you, I
anymore.
don't have one anymore.
But, sir... Now get out. Yes, sir. We'll be on our way too, then. Wait, you. The one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet. Me, sir? I'd like a word with you. But, sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet. You with the spiky hair, you're free to go. Mr. Wright, I need an adult. A trusted adult. Look, pal, if I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. Chief's office is off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you? I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired. Yeah, but if I knew I'd be like this, I never would have said it. Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Gan was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. Why has she kept eerily silent about this all this time? Anyway, you listening to me? I'm gonna try to smooth out things over with Chief Captain. Later, pal. Good luck with that, poor soul. After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions, so she'll be busy for the rest of the day.
Oh no. He's female sidekickless.
Again. Hey, you're a female as partner worthy.
He'll do for now, Lana. He'll do.
I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning. It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in the court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here. But I've already told you all I can. What you've told me over these past couple days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing. Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who sent Detective Goodman. You know, I think I finally figured it out. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words. Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. It seems Edgeworth was right. Edgeworth? Once you're convinced you can do something, you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe. Now's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. Well. I have a little something. Showing evidence isn't gonna do me any good. Oh, but it's perfectly good time. Gotta get Lana to tell me everything she's hiding. Mr. Wright, you're evolving by leaps and bounds. I'm starting to see the hunger in your eyes.
He's
What
evolving.
do you think he's gonna digivolve into? Loyamon evolves
Apollo.
into old man. I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth, it's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual. What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say. I like how every time she can't face the truth, she turns away.
Yep.
So, you think I'm protecting this person? Protecting? No, I think afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person questioned may have persuaded you to silence. For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, whom, may I ask, is this person you're speaking of? The one I'm supposedly frightened of. What's this person's name? Spike Wiggins! He's unstoppable.
You better be afraid of me.
Well, Miss Sky. Mr. Wright, you are addressing the chief prosecutor. Do not forget your place. Ma'am, you are behind bars. I don't care for formalities. I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans. My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective. Assuming he's respectable then, tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes? His crimes? With you and Edgeworth, we'll be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence. Of course, these are serious offenses. Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned? Chief Gant? Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could possibly tamper with the evidence was me. I had access because I was second in command of the investigation. Yes, you, but also one other, Damon Gant. If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant has falsified evidence in this case. I just found this in a safe in the Chief's office. This jar piece and this piece of cloth. Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SLN incident. The person concealing the evidence was none other than the Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him? Touché, Mr. Wright. As you surmised, I cannot disobey Chief's orders, even if it means being found guilty for murder. Why not? Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate. Now the murderer of Detective Goodman, or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. It's very weird that they were being strung down a single line of dialogue instead of being given, like, 5 to go through. Which is typically how it is.
Serious moment.
Although I can't tell you the details, I can say I was given an order that day. I need you to dispose of the Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edwards' car. Just as I suspected, despite what everyone believes, you are not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edward's car. The trunk's lock was broken, and I discovered that murder weapon while inspecting the body. The murder weapon? You mean Edward's knife? No. When I found the body, this knife was stuck in it. That knife from the SL9 incident, serial killer Joe Dark's knife. I couldn't just leave that knife in him, so I took it out and stabbed him with another knife. That'd be Edward's knife? That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand. That's the reason for the bandage on your right hand? Yes, it seems I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. Oh, you stabbing folks are fun. Not me, I'm being framed. She gotta very specifically take out the knife and insert a new knife where the old knife was.
Mhm.
It's like, because if she put in a new knife wound, I mean, forensics in this universe suck. Because they would have been able to tell, like, one knife wound is very much postpartum. Whatever. And then she saw me just as I plunged the knife in. A star, huh? Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so bad? It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that by whoever means possible. So, you hid Dark's knife? The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dark case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that. So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. In Edward's exhaust pipe. Right, and I called my sister to tell her what happened and ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler. You asked Emma? I didn't want anyone to force to know about this. Explain why Emma was so confident about Lana's innocence. Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about the one of them that day. Bad feeling? The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. Phone call to Roman Jake Marshall.
That's
Marshall?
me.
Why on earth would you call him? The lead investigator for the SLN incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust, or at least I thought I could trust at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off onto an escapade of his own. Oh, you mean not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands. He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence. How did he have a spare coat of him just ready to go? That's perplexing to me. He already
Devin
had...
Go loves his white coats. He gives them to everybody.
I guess. Spencer's entire... Goodman had a very odd trip. He had so many coats, an entire wardrobe full of them. All sorts of shapes.
Almost as many coats as the Gumshoe's green coats.
We all know that. We all know Gumshoe only has one green coat.
That's true.
He can't afford more than one. He already had stolen his ID card, but it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared. So, your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. But Lana, you've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and as an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow. Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive this to Lana's moat, drive off Lana's demons. Got to get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's a real murderer. The Blue Badger.
The Blue Badger was working with Mike Meekins.
And what he went down in the chief's office 2 years ago.
Ah, yeah, baby.
So, you think we can finish the next part in one part? Like you said, it's probably going to be like
Yep.
a double length one? Or
Yep.
can we continue? Okay, cool. I think that's
I
probably
think like a 4-hour stream, probably.
Oh gosh, we'll have to start early then. I'll
Yeah.
try to start for at least at 7:30 to 8 o'clock, and it shouldn't take later than 11.
Yeah, 7:30 sounds good.
All right. So,
Oh, tomorrow, next time's gonna be so good though. Oh, I love
I
this
think,
trial part.
what do you think? Next Saturday be a good time for it?
Next charger.
Either, I'll play by ears,
Mm,
whatever you're available.
I'll see. But next time's gonna be really good. This trial section's like
Oh, wait,
extremely
hold up. We're
good.
not
Oh,
starting up. Hold up. All right, we're gonna load into a raid if skis. Let's see who's live. VP should still be live now I think about it. Or we can see if someone else is live. Gall Sudman. Let's see. Yeah, alright, let's just. Me already lurking in their stream. I'm gonna raid into the stream. Alright. Alright, everybody. I will see you tomorrow for. I don't know if I'll be streaming it again, as per usual. Tomorrow is Relic Night, probably around what? 7 or 8 o'clock. And
So
then
yeah,
I
it's like
think
7
Saturday
7:30, I
is
think.
probably going to be Yakuza morning, and then I'll get a new schedule for next week. All the same, everybody stay cool, and I'll see you very soon. Later. Alright, I'll see you later, Mario.
Bye.